Salut tout le monde, on se retrouve pour découvrir une toute nouvelle série, ça s'appelle Draugen et il va être question d'aventure et d'enquête.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call
Edward.
me...
Edward Charles Hardin, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Greywick?
Alors notre héros malheureusement a perdu sa sœur, donc on a deux choix pour commencer. Parler de la sœur ou du leur. Qu'est-ce qu'on nous dit sur Betty? Edward a l'intime conviction que sa sœur est là-bas, même s'il n'a pas de nouvelles d'Elisabeth depuis des mois. Ravik, Edward se demande ce qui a pu attirer Elisabeth dans ce lieu. Pas le temps de terminer. Je pense pas que j'aurai un temps en fait. En tout cas, je trouve que c'est plutôt joli.
Edward, we will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of positively nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Et commence pas à parler de fantômes, elle.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Ah, parce qu'il y a que lui qui rame depuis tout à l'heure. Hein.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
Il pourrait ramer aussi.
How about you take over?
Ah bah tiens.
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor.
Parce qu'il n'y a pas trop de nuages. Hein.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack. It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
Pointé.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore.
Alors, l'empêcher de s'éloigner, la laisser partir. Bon, cette fois-ci, on va pas attendre. Non, non, non. J'ai pas envie de la perdre dès le début. Hein.
Don't be a wet blanket. A little mud never hurt anyone.
Fine, just stay close.
As long as you keep up with me.
Oula.
Dear Mr. Hardin, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share.
En tout cas, c'est joliment écrit. Hein.
You'll find our farm on top of the hill.
En haut de la colline.
Right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, here. Where are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
Alors ça se passe au niveau des années 20, hein. C'est pour ça que la photo est en noir et blanc. Oula.
Also sprach Zarathustra.
Le temps, temps se gâte.
On my way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear. Lissy?
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
Ah, ça va, ils sont sympas, ils nous ont mis un petit spotage pour se voir. Par contre, notre héros court pas super vite, hein. C'est pas Bolt, hein. Je peux...
Where are you?
I'm by the farmhouse.
pas interagir. Se reposer déjà. Alors c'est un jeu dont la bande son est disponible, hein.
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Généralement les jeux où la BO est achetable en même temps que le jeu, c'est souvent qu'elle est assez sympa. En tout cas visuellement j'aime beaucoup, je trouve ça. Il y a vraiment une patte. Bon, allez, on continue.
Lissy?
I'm up at the farm.
On n'est pas très loin. Je suis sûr qu'il y a un succès pour s'arrêter à chaque à chaque point d'arrêt. Puis alors notre héros a l'air d'être essoufflé.
Edward Charles Hard. I'm waiting for you.
Petit moulin.
Where are you?
I'm by the farmhouse.
Je sais pas quel âge a notre héros, mais il tient pas la forme, hein. Et donc on doit être en Norvège. On voit pas nos pieds. Bon, pas grand chose, hein, avec tout ce brouillard. Se reposer. Heureux.
Seriously?
You're not the one carrying a suitcase.
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
C'est un peu la réflexion que je me suis fait,
See
hein.
the flag. It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh?
C'est ce que je me suis dit aussi.
Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
Alors, dans les montagnes, en train de pêcher à l'abri.
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Mon vieux. Peu de respect, oui.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden.
Toc toc toc.
Hello?
Alors,
Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December.
j'ai un très mauvais souvenir. La dernière fois qu'on a fait un jeu d'enquête comme ça dans un espèce d'hôtel, ça s'est
This is nice.
pas super bien
Charmingly
passé.
rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
Pas grand chose.
Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone? Maybe there's a very popular funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Ah, appuyer quand l'ici est proche.
Betty might
parler.
be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have. We left Hanover a month ago.
Wait, is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins. All of them.
That's Johann and
Des
Anna.
marauds,
There are two of each, Edward.
des jumeaux qui se sont mariés. Putain, j'ai bugué, j'ai fait un mix
Brother
des deux.
and mother. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May
Pas grand
26th,
chose, hein.
1899. We'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year. The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in
Il y
Aalborg.
en a un qui a été
Have you been
cramé. hein.
secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward, dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's
I
English
was
isn't as...
only joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill. What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth, from Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddylanders?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land. As though its soul has departed.
Il y a une mine.
Well, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben. The mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Ålesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Oh, boo.
Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
Il semblait bien que c'était le même nom que
Adorable.
la photo des
Who's the
mariés.
boy? He looks related to the other two.
Coupure de journal.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Operations were suspended after the accident.
C'est marrant, une exploitation de mine et un accident, c'est déjà ce qui nous était arrivé.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut apprendre d'autre? C'est un miroir, ça? Ouais. Ah, la tête de notre héros.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
Il y a une cicatrice, non, au niveau de la lèvre? C'est la déformation du miroir. On a l'impression.
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
Oh là!
Betty.
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce
not
truc?
Betty.
Her
That's...
I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came
C'est
home that
plutôt un
year, she
élément
showed it
intéressant,
off,
ça.
dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's
Machine
around.
à coudre.
I might just as well be a ghost.
Look, it is her scarf.
Ah, c'est le même que sur la photo. Bon, j'avais pas fait gaffe, hein,
It smells
franchement.
like her perfume.
En plus, en noir et blanc.
Shalimar.
But what if that's not?
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's
J'aurais
great, Edward.
plutôt
really.
fait l'inverse, j'aurais gardé la photo et j'aurais
I
pris
wouldn't want you to get your hopes up.
le foulard.
I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you.
Oh là, il est pas bien notre.
Teddy? Edward,
Dans 2 secondes, il s'écroule.
Lightheaded, that's all.
you're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself. Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes,
Sir, yes, sir.
I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fretland...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
Shh.
Elizabeth?
Oh là.
Is that you?
On se réveille, on était
Betty?
avec Elisabeth
Listen.
juste avant.
Lissy, are you here? Where are you?
Ah,
Lissy!
elle a pas l'air d'être là. Est-ce qu'il y a des choses qui ont changé? On dirait que non. J'arrive pas à me rendre compte s'il fait nuit ou si c'est que le ciel s'est assombri. Enfin, continue d'être sombre parce que quand même un léger effet d'éclairage.
Hello?
Oula,
Hey, who's there?
c'est qui ces gens qui sont en fenêtre là?
Elizabeth!
Ils savent comment nous foutre les jetons.
Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty.
Alors on n'a pas été de ce côté-ci.
Are you in here, Lissy?
Sans une cuisine. Ah bah on a pas. Ils nous laissent pas trop l'opportunité d'aller voir ce qui s'y passe. À l'étage. Ouais, ils veulent pas.
Lissy,
Ah si, j'ai le droit.
are you upstairs?
Ouais, non, ils nous laissent pas monter à l'étage. Ils veulent absolument qu'on aille voir dehors ce qui se passe.
Who's out
Oh.
there? Hello?
C'est la lune
Betty?
qu'on voit là qui éclaire, j'arrive pas à...
Lissy? Betty? Alice? Alice, where are you?
C'est quand même bizarre les gens que j'ai vus à la fenêtre. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est une empreinte?
I'm not alone.
Ah, ça c'est troublant quand même. Putain, on voit pas à 5 mètres devant nous.
Are you out there, Betty? Who goes there? Wait!
C'est pas mal je trouve le petit indice sonore pour
Someone there?
nous guider. Faut grimper. C'est une vache, non, avec ça. Ah, ouais. Non, non, c'est une biquette. Tiens la biquette.
Betty, is that you?
Ah non, c'est une chèvre. Oh là là, le con. Ah bah bravo, il va avoir gagné sa journée, il va se couper une jambe. Ah, les lunettes. On voit déjà moins un trou là.
Elizabeth, are you there? Can you hear me?
Je sais pas si c'est très prudent de s'éloigner autant, surtout pour retrouver notre chemin, là on va s'amuser. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lissy.
Et elle sort d'où elle? Ah. Elle m'a pas entendu avant? Alors, Betty, la sœur à la fenêtre. Pas content qu'elle soit partie, bateau. Ouais, d'abord
Where'd
elle.
you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and our boat, it's gone.
The boat? What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
Bah, de toute façon, c'est sûr qu'il y a des gens qui traînassent. Hein. Je les ai vus à la fenêtre, le bateau a disparu, il n'y a pas de hasard. Hein.
Did you see Betty?
Did I see? What are you talking about?
I think Betty. It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. I really didn't see anyone.
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not?
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day. Tim. We'll figure it out.
J'aime pas trop
Right
qu'elle
now,
m'appelle
let's
nounours.
get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over
Ouais, on
yourself.
s'est un peu roulé dans la terre. Hein.
And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
Banco. Fin de notre première journée. Jour numéro 2. Bon, on a survécu, c'est déjà une bonne chose. Réveil de nouveau dans ce canapé. Ils ont pas pris de lit pour la nuit, nos deux héros.
I will find you again.
Ouais, c'est clairement notre mission. Bon, il y a quand même un... Ça s'appelle la ligne. Il y a quand même de l'espoir, on a déjà un premier indice. C'est vrai qu'il a l'air de faire un temps plus accueillant que quand on est arrivé. Je profite pour regarder s'il n'y a pas des trucs qui ont bougé pendant la nuit, parce que ça serait largement possible. Alors, est-ce que je peux pousser la découverte de ces pièces-là? Que finalement j'ai pas eu l'occasion de trop regarder. Belle pièce de viande. Ah non, il n'y a pas... Bon, on dirait qu'on va avoir une belle journée. Une pipe, c'est marrant. On dirait qu'il y a du tabac fraîchement sorti. Bon, il n'y a rien à se jeter à l'étage. Est-ce que je peux... Encore du tabac? Mais c'est quoi ce truc? Se poser la question pourquoi on dort sur un canapé alors qu'on a des chambres... Bon, les lits sont pas super grands, mais bon. Ça ressemble au marié de la photo du bas. Bon, première chambre, RAS. Il y a un grenier. Ah, fermé.
Lissy?
D'accord, à l'extérieur. Oh, un piano. Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont nous faire? Il y a Draugen Vals. C'est bien joué du piano. Ah, pianiste. Petit succès qui fait toujours plaisir. J'aurais peut-être dû regarder la liste quand même des succès parce que je suis sûr qu'il... Ah. On peut pas interagir avec le bouquin, en tout cas pas maintenant. Alors il nous reste cette pièce. On dirait une chambre d'enfant, il y a des dessins. Ça c'est quoi? Ça c'est... J'allais dire c'est soit un mariage, soit un enterrement. Je peux pas regarder. On dirait les deux jumeaux. Une fille et puis un troisième personne. Forbandelson. C'est quoi? Soit c'est un... On dirait une espèce de Yeti tout vert. Ou un sniper avec sa combinaison Yili. Mais ça ressemble plus à un monstre qu'autre chose. Bon, c'est bien, on a pu jeter ce qu'on n'avait pas eu l'occasion de
I
regarder.
just about given up on you ever waking up.
I was looking around the house.
So we're okay with that now? Noted. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's mistwalker.
C'est quand même
I've been
intriguant
thinking
ça. Hein.
about that.
Ombre, les événements, Betty...
What?
Attends, laisse-moi lire. L'ombre quand même
It was
m'inquiète.
dark. Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing a shadow. That's very unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look.
On me bien foutre de moi.
I'm
Hein.
not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're peeking at us through the windows.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, teddy bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not
No.
rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik.
Alors... Ça c'est le dessin de la vallée, on est arrivé... Alors j'aime bien le petit bateau qui est rayé. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il nous dit? Cher Arden, j'espère que vous vous portez bien. Mon mari Johan et moi avons bien reçu votre lettre datée du 9 juillet. Nous souhaiterions vous inviter à nous rendre visite en octobre. N'ayez nullement peur de nous déranger. Nous n'avons qu'un seul enfant. Notre fille russe est plein de place pour accueillir un invité. Nous sommes attristés d'apprendre la disparition de votre sœur Elisabeth. Et là, je n'ai aucune nouvelle à vous donner. Je ne pense pas qu'elle soit déjà arrivée à Gravik. J'ai posé des questions autour de moi et je ne manquerai pas de vous faire parvenir une nouvelle lettre si j'apprends quoi que ce soit. Je suis cependant certaine qu'elle se porte bien et qu'elle a simplement été retardée dans son voyage. En ce qui concerne votre venue, j'ai le regret de vous annoncer qu'il n'y a plus de ferry reliant Alensung et Gravik. Vous devrez donc vous procurer votre propre moyen de transport pour traverser le fjord. À votre arrivée, vous trouverez notre maison tout en haut de la colline. Alors pour l'instant, tout est raccord avec ce qu'on a vu. Une route y mène depuis le débarcadère le long d'un magasin général. Notre ferme ne sera pas difficile à trouver. C'est la plus grande maison du village. Veuillez nous tenir informés lorsque vous aurez organisé les détails de votre voyage ou si vous recevez des nouvelles de votre sœur. Mon mari et moi nous réjouissons de vous accueillir ici en octobre. Bien à vous, Anna Frickland. Ah. Ok, bon.
Lissy!
I'm by the village houses.
Il a l'air de se mouvoir un peu plus rapidement, notre ami. T'es où, toi? Qu'est-ce qu'il fout là-haut?
It's such a beautiful day.
Ah, tu m'étonnes.
You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Ouais, fais attention à toi.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Regardons les maisons.
Who's there? Hello?
La
Anyone
porte
home?
s'est bien refermée devant moi, c'est bizarre. Personne en plus.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperate. Lissy, found something here. Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. there is no hope left in Gudsforlata.
C'est très énigmatique, hein, pour l'instant. C'est pas super clair. Hein.
In this god-forsaken place, the death of the Gemini, death of the children, was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. It was never sent.
Ça m'inspire plus de l'énigmatique qu'autre chose. Hein. C'est pas super clair et ça nous explique qu'est-ce qui est
Did you see
fait.
this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. No one home?
Hello? Anyone here?
Je sens que
Why,
ça.
hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping.
Vide. Hein.
Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savage. There's one more house.
Hein.
Third time's the charm.
Petite troisième.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Well, you were wrong. The villagers are not indoors.
Reste 200 endroits à visiter. Ouais, le bateau c'est aussi perturbant. Hein.
To the boat.
Why don't we investigate? Maybe it's even drifted back to shore by now.
Unlikely. But I would like to know how it got unmoored.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Ok, donc on va aller côté du bateau. Oula, j'ai pas l'impression que c'est par ici.
Lissy,
Yes?
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How,
Puis il y a d'autres maisons sur notre passage.
how about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Fermé.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with...
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost?
Alors, la marée, le courant, un étranger dans la nuit. La
Not a
marée, le
ghost,
courant.
then
Moi, je suis plus sur le
There must
mystère.
be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A shadow?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head. You'd have thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even if they were all hiding indoors. Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
Honestly, listen.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones. But then we would see them, wouldn't we? No, I think my original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
Do try to keep an open mind, Edward, darling.
The weather is favorable today.
I did a little dance last night. appeasing the weather gods. Thor, in particular, was mightily impressed.
Was he?
Promised to back off with the thunder and lightning for a spell. And don't you know, he proposed to me. But I told him I'm not into gods. I prefer
Sacrée imagination, hein. Bateau?
a boat! Teddy! Hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty.
Pourriture, trou, merde. On remarque tout de suite qu'un large trou est présent dans la peau, ce bateau est inutilisable. Merde. Consterné, Edward constate que le bois est pourri, cela fait des années. Ah, dommage.
The woods rotted through.
Dommage.
This boat isn't seaworthy. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all? What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down.
Ouais, il y a eu
20
un
years ago.
accident surtout.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Ouais.
Tilmin Om. It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestein, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
Ouais.
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article.
Accident. Il sait qu'un accident comme celui-ci, dans une communauté aussi réduite, peut avoir des répercussions majeures. Edward se dit que le plus jeune des frères a sans doute été victime des ambitions de sa famille. Oh, mais peut-être un peu tôt pour tirer ce genre de
The newspaper said
conclusion.
the accident forced the mine to shut down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here,
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
or with what it did to the village. Maybe. He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
Ok, mauvaise herbe, chariot de mineur.
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just ore
Peut-être
or
juste du
silver?
charbon.
Iron ore,
Or what?
Minerai de fer.
which contains
I
iron
know.
deposits that
Okay, Edward. I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine, where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains?
Ouais.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
Alors, Edward n'est pas emballé par l'idée d'escalader la clôture. Danger. Edward observe le portail branlant et le chemin envahi d'herbes folles qui mènent au bois.
Hello?
Ouais, plus l'interdiction. Et pourquoi je peux pas... Merde, on dirait que c'est bugué ou pas?
Where's your sense of adventure, old sport?
Bon.
Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
Dans tous les cas, je veux pas y aller.
Mine, and no. I've had enough of
Et je pense qu'on peut pas y aller.
self-defense.
En tout cas, pas tout de suite.
Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who
Ouais,
is
cette histoire de très
traitors
très
first?
bizarre.
What now? We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
Bah,
Looked
c'était
before,
fermé.
but worth another look, I guess.
Heather, and they can't speak.
C'est quoi cet oiseau là qui essaye de rentrer? Wesh. Alors, on a quand même
Telegraph is out of order.
Well, there goes my plan.
pas de SOS, ouais.
N-O-S-O-S.
This was 2 years ago, but the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it? Or couldn't get anyone to come fix it?
Well, this place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or dragons, I guess.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
Donc qu'est-ce qu'il a le corbac?
Is that? Listen,
Chapeau.
come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm
I
not
know
sure.
my sister's hat, Lissy. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Et de l'autre côté, il semble avoir vu quelque chose. Ah. Alors je pense que la fenêtre ici peut pas s'ouvrir. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai pas voulu le tenter, mais j'avais envie de regarder ce qu'il y a autour. En tout cas l'autre est ouvert, donc c'est quasiment sûr, c'est là.
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
Putain, elle est sacrément rouillée.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Tirez fort, plus fort.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap. Tanty, world traveler, cat burglar.
A
reste
cat
plus
burglar
grand chose dans
would
ce
by
magasin. Hein.
definition enter a building on a higher floor.
The state of this
Oh,
place.
Betty.
Oh là.
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when.
is this blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Damnation.
Pas très rassurant.
What's in here?
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
Alright, okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in
Huh?
here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Ah, là c'est ouvert. Marrant, de nouveau un dessin. Alors ça c'est marrant, on retrouve le dessin de tout à l'heure, sans les deux adultes, juste la petite fille et le... Dommage, il fait pas de commentaires. Télégraphe.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
Le morse. Donc l'alphabet.
S-O-S.
Courrier non expédié. Elle remarque une dizaine d'enveloppes toutes timbrées et adressées bloquées ici à jamais.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Je suis sûr qu'il y a des clés là-dedans. Non. Pas de
What are you
bol.
doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon. Casa. I don't know what that word means. Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Moi je le verrai bien là-dedans.
Casa.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register. You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get
Nice.
busted, I'll come visit you in the big
Ah,
house.
l'argent.
The Vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
J'aurais essayé au moins. Prends le fric. Si j'avais pas vu.
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Bon, notre chapeau. Ah, tiens, oui, je peux faire ça aussi, ça. Alors, est-ce qu'il y a d'autre chose que ce chapeau? Pas l'impression.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here, and not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it, and Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. Like if Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rock's below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
Putain, profitez que je regarde par la fenêtre pour se tirer.
What are you doing? This
C'est
doesn't
vachement haut,
concern
hein.
us.
Comment elle a fait pour grimper là-haut?
Staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute. Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it.
Whoops-a-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart.
Faut la pousser là.
Please look at me when I'm talking to you. Anyway, please look at me.
Et je te regarde.
You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours, with only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Alors, remarque que les branches sont brisées comme si quelque chose les avait écrasées.
Struck this bush. She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward. Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock.
Ah ouais.
Plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think
Ouais.
there's something
Ah ouais, il y a du
behind
sang partout, putain.
it. Can you
Ah.
move the rock aside?
Il y a un truc derrière, on dirait. C'est une poupée, non? Poupée sans tête.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old.
C'est le
Looks
petit
like
logo qui
something
apparaît quand ça sauvegarde.
from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong in a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh. Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through?
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
One
Oh,
second.
teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean. Can you see where she fell? Seeing as you're so concerned about me falling out of trees, I wouldn't want to risk falling off a cliff.
On peut se casser la gueule. Il estime qu'une chute a toutes les chances de se terminer
If
sur
she
une
fell
pierre.
head first on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not.
On n'a pas trop grand chose d'autre à faire. Hein.
We're running out of daylight and Betty's still... You're still out there. Lissy, slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there?
Teddy.
My word. Look
Ah merde, j'avais pas fait
Is
gaffe,
this
putain.
what happened to the villagers?
Ah bordel.
Killed themselves?
It's one.
Je crois qu'on a pu l'aider.
Let's
Hein.
not jump to conclusions.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'écrit?
This is just ghastly. What made him do this? What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell?
Ça peut être un suicide
Isn't
alors.
that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother drowned
Don't.
herself? Sorry. Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick.
Ouais, c'est ce que j'avais dit, il me paraît un peu jeune. Hein.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth?
Il a dit trop âgé.
Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran, and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that.
J'aime
I
bien
guess.
le bruit de la mouche qui tourne
Maybe
autour.
it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. This is... It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty, 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 always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Look at me when I'm talking to you. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty. What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
Pendu simulator. Putain. J'espère que je vais pas me péter la gueule. Oh là là.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse. Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
Alors c'est dit que face à la tragédie, les gens cherchent toujours un bouc émissaire. D'après lui, la solution la
Penny
plus
for your
simple
thoughts?
est souvent la bonne. Si les villageois ont pensé que Simon avait tué Trou, c'est qu'il y a de fortes chances qu'il l'ait fait.
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty.
Mm.
The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just
Exactement
don't come
la
crying to me
question que je
if
m'étais
you wake up with
posée,
a
hein.
crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone out there in the dark.
She's a tough cookie. You're Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is.
Les couleurs sont jolies, hein. Bon allez, au dodo. En espérant qu'on ne voie pas d'ombre ou de choses suspectes. Est-ce qu'il va y avoir quelque chose?
I feel restless.
You should sleep.
I'm not sure I can. But yes, I'll try. In a bit.
Je sais plus si c'est ce truc-là que j'ai pas réussi à dire tout à l'heure. Ah, c'était le bouquin cramé. Il l'a enlevé pour pouvoir faire
I almost
la
forgot
flambée.
putting this aside when I lit the fire. Wasn't there an inscription inside?
Simon. Simon gave that book to Ruth. But who burned it?
Johann or Anna, if they believed Simon killed her.
But they were friendly, right? Simon and Ruth. Before...
I imagine so.
I still don't understand why the brothers had a falling out.
Whatever drove a wedge between them, it was big.
Ouais. Il reste encore beaucoup de mystères à découvrir. Ah, poser le chapeau.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's
Je
helpful.
trouve ça cool que chaque indice on les
Exhausted.
mette sur le mannequin. Est-ce que j'ai toujours la même tête?
You do look exhausted. Go to bed, Edward. I'll tuck you in.
Elle est gentille avec moi. Bon,
Quite the day, huh?
on a survécu à cette nouvelle journée.
Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no.
Hush now. Sleep.
Jour numéro 3 dans notre aventure.